I could have made a long video on this trolling and mental health and the repercussions of trolling, which can be anxiety, depression and all. I could have, but then people have a very short attention span, which I can see like over a period of time. I've seen my videos, so not much people have shown interest in that, and it's fine. I can understand, because nowadays due to short videos, the attention span of people is becoming very short, and I will not completely blame them. But yeah, still, if you find some knowledge, if you find some content, I think you should grab it. You should at least grab it. You should extend those 15-30 seconds to move on till 1, 2, 3 minutes. And if it interests you, then please watch it till end. Please watch this video till end and share this video with your friends, family. And if you have seen anybody, or if you have heard anybody's case who has faced trolling or cyberbullying, then please share this video with them, motivate them and tell them how special they are. Today's society is grounded in technology. It is often difficult but not impossible to avoid social media, emailing, surfing through different websites. No, it isn't. But it seems next to impossible when we talk in today's scenario specifically. We are dealing with pandemic, COVID-19, and because of which most of our activities have become online to avoid rush, to avoid crowding. But is it a boon or a bane? Well, in today's video, we'll be discussing about this. So, is online virtual world always like a gift to us, or can it be a punishment also? Well, yes, it can be both of them, depending upon you. How do you utilize it? So in today's session, I'll be talking about social media trolling, how it affects your mental health, and how can you overcome it? How can you stop the trollers, or how can you stop yourself from getting affected by these trollers? How can you not pay attention to them? How can you pay attention to your own self, your own mental health? So yeah, let's get started and let's talk about it. So online trolling has become so much prominent in today's time, specifically when everybody has an easy access to internet. Everybody has an easy access to mobile phones, smartphones, PCs, laptops, cyber cafes. Most of them run on illegal basis also. It's not that difficult to, make a fake account on any of the social media platforms with no picture, with no information, just a fake personality. You are sitting behind that, trolling somebody, swearing somebody, harassing somebody, molesting somebody. Yeah. But unfortunately, many of them are not being caught because there is no reality behind that. It's all fake, it's all virtual. Similarly, these trollers, these fake accounts, or these people are leading to harassment mentally and physically. And what are they doing? They are pushing somebody towards depression, towards anxiety, towards suicidal ideation. So, is it right? Many of you will say, no, it's not right. We should take strict action against them. We should put them behind the bars. That's what we all think. But is that so easy to do? No, I don't think so. It's that easy. Then what is easy for you? My dear friends, what is easy for you then? So the most easiest way for you is to get yourself out of this. Do not pay attention to such trollers. Have faith in yourself. Work upon yourself, your self-esteem, your self-confidence, your self-concept, who you are as a person. Have faith in yourself. X, Y, Z, A, B, C, no, they'll not tell you who you are. You know who you are. Embrace yourself and stay confident. And if you feel that the trollers are going way behind harassment, which can be harmful for you, not only mentally but physically as well. They are invading your privacy. They are trying to demoralize you. They are trying to defame you. In that case, what you can do? Then comes the work of the authorities. Yes, you need to file complaints. You need to keep all the evidences with you. Evidence plays a major role in putting these criminals or these trollers, I must say, behind the bars. Strict action can be taken against them. But without evidence, it becomes a little difficult. Specifically in today's time, when men and women both stand on an equal platform with each other, shoulder to shoulder. Kudos. But many of them take an undue advantage of it. So if you don't want to get threatened, then please keep an evidence with you to prove yourself right and to prove the other person wrong if they have done it so. So who are these trollers? Why are they trolling you? We all have these questions in our mind. I have been trolled. I'm sure you all must have been trolled in some or the other way. At times we ignore it, at times we don't pay heed to them. But then when the things get to worsen, at times these trollers think that I'm not getting that attention. Let me increase my intensity of trolling, and they can go to any extent. Then of course we need to give them attention. We need to raise our voice, and we do so. That's when they feel that I have won it. I have won it because I have got that one attention for which I was trolling that person. And finally I am here. I am a winner. You do not need to answer them, my friends. You do not need to pay heed to them, because you don't know who they are. They do not run your life. They are not paying your bills. They don't know you. Even if they do, still they don't know you. You know yourself better than them. So in that case, what you need to do? You need to introspect upon yourself. You need to understand yourself as a person. And how can you do so? Start journaling. Start writing about yourself, who you are. What do you do in a day? What is your self-esteem? What do you hold for yourself? Who you are as a person? Whom do you want to give importance to around? Your parents, your friends, your relatives? Who is that special circle? Who means to you? Do not pay attention to such trollers. And it has been seen in most of the studies that the ones who engage in trolling, intensive trolling, they have lower self-esteem. They have negative experience. They have been facing negative experience. They cannot raise voice against those injustices which have been done to them in their real world. So what are they doing? They are displacing their anger, their embarrassment, their insulting experiences upon others, and not in reality, my friends, through this social media world. This is the easiest weapon of mass destruction, I must say. Sitting behind a fake account with no picture, nothing, you cannot be identified. What do you need to do? Just displace your anger on somebody else. don't pay attention to them. Have confidence in yourself. Start journaling. That's what I must say. How can you deal with these trollers or the ones who are trying to cyber bully you? Yes, as I said, don't pay attention to them. Start journaling. Start giving time to yourself. Use self-care techniques which you know is best for you. But if the things go out of your hand, out of your reach, what you need to do? Report the incident and block the user. If you are on any of the social media platform, faced trolling, faced harassment, mentally, physically, in any form, just block the user, keep the screenshots. You can use it later on. Most important thing, avoid responding and retaliating to such trollers. As I said, they are just a fake screen. It is not a person, it is a screen you're talking to. You don't know who it is. So when you are flashing a light on the mirror, on the screen, it reflects back at you only. So the retaliation can come back to you and it can destruct you as a person. It can destruct your personality, your mental health. So do not retaliate, do not respond. Just keep on collecting those trolls, those content he or she is posting against you and use it against him or her. And after all these things, I must say we use social media to connect with people, to make friends, to exchange words, to exchange information, to exchange ideas, to know about each other's fields, what they are doing. We share our knowledge, we gain some knowledge from them. We unburden ourselves. It is also used as a stress buster. Social media is a boon, I must say. But in today's time, it is being used as a destructive weapon, I must say. But what you need to do is, your profile, your social media accounts, keep it safe, use privacy settings. It is for your good only. So do not share a lot of personal details on your social media accounts. Keep it as simple as possible, as private as possible. So yeah, I'll be coming up with more such great content. Stay tuned, like it, comment below. New to the channel, please subscribe it. Till then, take care of yourself and your family. Stay in and stay safe.